Immersion is a word thrown around a lot in the gaming space, but the Samsung Odyssey Ark is looking to truly change the way we think about an immersive gaming experience with an all-in-one solution unlike one we've ever seen before. But it is an experience that's probably going to require you to buy a bigger desk. That's because the Odyssey Ark is a 55-inch gaming monitor, which is massive for a dedicated gaming monitor, but clearly size is only half the story here. That's because the display is truly the showstopper. With a 1000 R curve that can even rotate orientations, this allows for you to customize your multi-view setups, change how large or small you want your gaming screen to be, and much more. Put all that together and you're looking at a very ambitious gaming monitor. It's something that I've never seen before. It is definitely a first of its kind, so let's go take a closer look. The Samsung Odyssey Ark is a total spectacle. From its 55-inch 1000R curved screen and multitasking menus to its integrated lighting and dedicated control pad, it's the most maxed out gaming monitor we've ever seen, in the best way possible. Did I mention that it rotates? Pitched as a personal gaming theater, the Samsung Odyssey Ark recreates an entire desk setup with all of its bells and whistles. While the device is perhaps a bit flashy for a work monitor, you can certainly use it to manage all sorts of projects. It's also essentially a smart TV, so you can stream your favorite shows. Or you can game, work, and watch simultaneously thanks to the Odyssey Ark's flexible multitasking interface. Especially in its vertical orientation, which is actually known as cockpit mode, the Odyssey Ark is a towering and totally immersive presence. The Odyssey Ark might just be the new gold standard for large format monitors for that reason. Given its size, the Odyssey Ark could be mistaken for a curved TV at a glance in the horizontal orientation, that is. Yet details such as the 1000R curve, integrated light bars on the back, and sizable central stand give off total sophisticated spaceship vibes. It's very cool. The real magic happens when you rotate the display to the vertical orientation or that cockpit mode. I thought I would struggle to turn the screen. At 5'4", I could hardly reach the top of it, but moving it felt surprisingly smooth. I so desperately wanted to be delicate with it, but at no point did it feel like Ark was anything short of sturdy. It was clearly meant to handle switching between both configurations many times. Meanwhile, the all-matte display is supposed to help with glare, so you won't see your face reflected back at you during your game. With a large screen like this, there's certainly more space for glare to occur, but the display warded off distracting ambient lights in my hands-on session. Now let's talk about the monitor's desktop control panel. Called the Ark Dial, this notepad-sized remote is meant to sit next to your mouse or keyboard and operate the monitor's many features. It features a physical dial with a very satisfying clicking mechanism, as well as a solar panel for charging. The Ark also comes with a version of the Eco Remote native to Samsung's 2022 TV lineup, but the dial is pretty crucial to the experience. That experience does take some getting used to, I will admit. I think there's going to be a learning curve for navigating the Odyssey Ark and all of its features via dial. I started to get the hang of it after about 20 minutes, but I sensed it would take a few days to memorize the dial's various functions, getting to the game bar quickly, things like that. The dial has several features, but there are two special ones to note beyond general navigation. First, changing your input screen size, and second, curating your multi-view layout. If you're using a single app or input, you can adjust the viewing size down to 27 inches. For example, if you wanted to be able to see your entire game in a narrow field of vision. With multi-view, you can create a few different multi-input layouts and save your favorites for easy access. The example that Samsung set up for me in my demonstration was playing Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series X in a large window with a YouTube playthrough video and a Wikipedia page on the Pyramids of Giza in two smaller windows. In vertical orientation, each window stacked on top of each other, kind of like a sandwich. Multi-view is compatible with gaming inputs, screen mirroring from phones, and most built-in Samsung apps, letting you consume or participate in different kinds of media at once. Now for performance, or what I can say from the demo, keep in mind at Tom's Guide we run a series of lab tests on gaming monitors, but I'll go through the specs and my anecdotal experience. The Odyssey Ark is powered by Samsung's Neural Quantum Processor Ultra. This should power AI upscaling, object area detection, understanding of contrast, complex depth of field, and more. Paired with a quantum mini LED 4K screen at 165 Hz with 1 millisecond of lag, users can expect cinematic and responsive gaming on this giant, all-encompassing screen. I played Flight Simulator and Forza Horizon 5 and honestly felt a bit hypnotized by the degree of immersion. Not only that, but my car in Forza drove smoothly even on sharp turns and all my mishaps. Forza also gave me a chance to gauge the monitor's audio. The Odyssey Ark packs 4 speakers, 1 in each corner and 2 woofers in the center, supporting Samsung's object tracking sound feature that I've become pretty familiar with from testing TVs. The car's engine sounded very distinct. With the angle and size of the curved display, the sound seemed to have a direct line to my ears, like I was right there in the race. Of course, you could pair a Bluetooth headset or connect a source via speaker. I didn't get a chance to try that out, but you also should be able to hear sound from up to 2 inputs at once as well. The Samsung Odyssey Ark retails for $3,499 and is available for pre-order now if you're interested. I'd love to know what you think. Be sure to hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at Tom's Guide. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.